Okay, if you're like me, you still like using your gas power equipment, but you just hate buying that overpriced premix garbage. I freaking hate it. And so yeah, I'm gonna show you how you can make a much better fuel that'll run in any kind of equipment. Doesn't matter if it's Steel, Echo, Husqvarna, Craftsman. That works way better than anything you could buy at the store. Okay, first things first, get you a good gas can. I like these easy pours that have this button right here. You can just kind of push up on that and pour. It's super easy. Next up, get you one of these measuring cups. They're awesome. This probably isn't going to show up on the camera very well, but it has markings for, say, a gallon, 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons, 2.5, and it has all the ratios down the side. And what that does is, so let's say you wanted to make a 50-to-1 for Steel or Husqvarna or whatever. Now, you don't have to necessarily run what the recommended or what the manufacturer recommends with this oil that I'm about to tell you about. But but you can if you want. I'll get into that a little bit later. So you would just put, you know, say a gallon of gas, or 2 gallons is what I've got for this video here. And then you just fill it up to the 50-to-1 mark, which is right here. So the oil that I'm recommending is called Amsoil Saber. No, this is not snow cone juice, even though it looks kind of like it. I was at a store called Cargo Largo. They had a whole bunch of it in the little bottles, which are pre-measured for 2.5 gallons, which I really don't like. I prefer to measure it out myself. So I just bought a bunch because they were really cheap, and I dumped a whole bunch into this bottle right here. So what I'm gonna do is just take this off, real easy like. And I'm gonna leave links in the description for all this stuff. Now this stuff, if you're using a different kind of oil, that's fine, but this is what my research that I've done on this has pretty much said, that this is the best stuff in the world, is Amsoil Saber. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description for all this stuff that I'm using, including the gas can, and this cup, and the Starbright Startron, and the Marvel Mist Oil too. So you just simply take it, I'm gonna take that off because it's just gonna get in the way. I do like the lid though, but so take that off. I'm gonna make a 70-to-1 mix with this. And the reason why is Amsoil says that you can run it at any ratio between what the manufacturer recommends. So most stuff nowadays is 50-to-1, and 100-to-1 is what they say that you can run it as lean as possible. I probably wouldn't run it that lean. I'm gonna run it generally, they say about 80-to-1. This does not, these cups don't have a marking for 80-to-1, but they do have a marking for 71. And since you can run it at any ratio between 50 and 100, you should be fine. So, just gonna, good spot right here. Sit down and do this. and just kind of hold it like that for a little bit. Let it all drain down in your gas can. If you can't see, the gas can's right below me, but I'm pretty sure you'll get the gist of it. Alright, definitely wipe that out. So, next on the chopping block is Starbright Startron. Really good fuel stabilizer. You only need about 1 capful per gallon, and this stuff will store the gas for probably 2 years. Also, one thing that I did forget to mention earlier on is always get ethanol-free gas. Do your research. If you have a Quick Trip, a Casey's, they all sell ethanol-free gas. At a Quick Trip, if you have one in your area and you're in the Midwest, they have a special red handle. If you're at a Casey's, they have, if you just get the premium gas, you can usually find it. But do the research in the area that you live for ethanol-free gas. That's everything, especially with small engines. Also, if you can make this exact same mix, just leave the 2-stroke oil out, and you can run it in a 4-stroke engine, in like a lawnmower or just anything like that. It's the exact same thing. But I'm gonna do that here. She's got the next is the Marvel Mystery Oil. Now I've got it in this bottle right here because it actually calls for about ½ an ounce to 1 ounce a gallon. So I just put some Marvel Mystery Oil, see, Marvel Mystery Oil, in this little squeeze bottle. I can refill it and just add it to my gas as I use it. So I generally just do the minimum of what it says, which is ½ an ounce per gallon. So, because I put it in this, it's super easy. I'm gonna do 2 of these. 1, 2. Screw the lid on. How that didn't thread on there right.
the limit